Sup with it guys, you got an excellent name here, back again for my ASL Week 7 team building video versus Country Boy Cameron, and he has a team of Latios, Scissor, Nihilego, Meloetta, Jellison, Delmise, Sneasel, Mega Absol, Oricorio, Smeagol, Stunfisk and Wayward. Quite a few threats here. Latios obviously always very strong in spamming Dracos, Swords Dance Scissor always an issue, and the Dark spam can definitely become quite problematic, especially with web support. But we'll just jump right into what we're bringing this week. First Pokemon I decided was Choice Scarf Landos T. He's very weak to ground outside of the Delmise, and Landos just serves as a really nice pivot with the U-turn on all of his likely Earthquake switch-ins. I can also definitely catch a fair few things off guard, like the Nihilego or the Mega Absol or something like that, with the Earthquake or the U-turn, and just get a lot of momentum. Not a lot really wants to take the Earthquakes, like I said before. Knockoff spam's also very good against the Jellison and Delmise, and then I just threw Defog on. I didn't want to bring anything else for removal, so I decided that this would be the best bet since I didn't really need that move slot anyway, and I do need something to deal with web setting from Smeagol and potential Toxic Spike stack from Nihilego. So yeah, just standard Choice Scarf. Next Pokemon up here is a Z-move Incineroar. First time I'm bringing this set actually. Coming in debut this week. He does not have any real good Dark switch-ins at all, so I can definitely take advantage of that with the Incinium Z. Max speed just to ensure that I'm outspeeding Scizor, even if it's fast. If it's fast Adamant, then I'll speed tie, but I doubt he'll be fast Adamant. I think he'd be more likely to be some kind of defensive set. So I do outspeed that. I don't outspeed much of his team, but I do outspeed stuff like the Jellison as well, which is also something that was concerning for me. Obviously Darkest Lariat with a C is going to pretty much get me a kill whenever I want one. Fire Punch is all I need for the Scizor. U-turn so I can still serve as a pivot, and then just Swords Dance in case I need to set up to break the Jellison or like Stunfisk, I guess. Not really much that I wanted in that slot. It's mainly going to be there for the Darkest Lariat spam, and boy does this thing hit hard. 115 attack, and the Z move is like base 185 or something ridiculous like that, so this guy is going to get some kills for sure. Next up is Ninetales Alolan form. Since it did so well last week, and since it looks really good in this matchup too, I'm deciding to bring it again with the Nasty Plot set. This time Life Orb over just an Icicle Plate because I am running Hidden Power Ground and I want to be able to hit the Nihilego hard. I'm not running Hidden Power Fire because there's no way I'm staying in on Scizor anyway when Bullet Punch will kill me regardless of its spread. But I don't really need to. I can chip it down. I've got good switch-ins for it, so I'm not too concerned about that. Freeze Dry for the Jellison, obviously, and just Blizzard to hit pretty much everything on this team. Blizzard does hit Nihilego fairly hard, but it doesn't do enough to kill it, so I am bringing the Hidden Power Ground just to ensure that it does die. And yeah, even though he does have a Sneasel, you'll notice I'm not packing any Fairy coverage again. Blizzard still does a lot to that. It's not a bulky Pokemon by any means. So this is definitely going to be another way of winning the game, especially considering it outspeeds most of his team. Next up is the Metagross. This is going to be my answer to both the Latios and the Nihilego. It walls both of those unless the Latios brings like Earthquake or something like that. I could see Physical coming, except of course I do have double Intimidate, so I'm not too worried if he does bring that. And then yeah, just Pursuit Trap the Latios, Meteor Mash to get damage off. That's good on everything. Bullet Punch to just chip off revenge stuff like the Sneasel in particular, and Mega Absol, and then Hidden Power Fire just so that a Swords Dance Sizzle doesn't get out of hand. Once again, just like in my match versus Ian, I'm very worried about Scizor. Scizor can always win games against offense. That's just how that Pokemon works. Next up, we have Roserade. I wanted to bring Toxic Spikes this game to support the Deoxys speed set that you'll see in a second. it looks quite good against him. He does have the Nihilego to come in and take hits, but Extra Sensory will 2-hit KO that. So setting up Toxic Spikes will sort of serve as a lure for Nihilego, which is really good. It'll pave the way for Incineroar to do a lot of work if I can get rid of that, as that's the main thing really threatening Incineroar, at least offensively. And Hidden Power Fire, so I can kill the Scizor off so it doesn't want to set up on me. Giga Drain just so that I'm breaking Jellicent, and yeah, just Toxic Spikes does a lot if I can set it up on Nihilego or Scizor before he gets his Mega Off on Absol, depending on what he brings. He could bring a team that's not too badly affected by Toxic Spikes, just because it's super offensive, but I can see him definitely bringing quite bulky teams, so I did want to have that option there. And then finally we've got Sub Protect Leftovers Deoxys Speed, and this is where we're really going to see that speed going crazy. Zero investment in it, and I still outspeed everything on his team. There's not a single thing bar some Scarfers that will outspeed me. And obviously Latios and Nihilego Scarf already outsped me. I'm not too worried about like a Meloetta Scarfer or anything like that. The main thought process behind this set was I don't want to bring Deoxys Speeds like in a more standard set when he has both Sneasel and Mega Absol. The Mega Absol obviously puts me in a 50-50 situation where he can either Pursuit Trap me or click Sucker Punch to kill me. So I don't want to be put in that kind of situation, so I can just sub up to dodge a Sucker Punch, protect up to Pressure Stall him, get him down with Toxic Spikes, Toxic Stall a lot of his Pokemon to put them in range of the Dark Pulse and Hidden Power Fire. Dark Pulse and Hidden Power Fire hits pretty much everything on his team. He doesn't have many good Dark Resists at all, and Hidden Power Fire does hit the Sneasel quite hard. Hits Mega Absol hard enough after I just get some Toxic Stall on him. I think the Sub Protect should just mean that I'll be at about 60-70% range before I can kill the Absol. So this thing should be good this game, especially if he brings a bulkier sort of team. My prep is probably better against the bulky teams, but obviously I have Scarf Defog if he wants to bring a Webs Hyper Offense kind of thing, and I've got good pivots, so I feel like I'm prepared for whatever he really wants to bring here. Hopefully we can see some Sub Protect shenanigans come into clutch and maybe get some kills with offensive Incineroar. Should be good to see. Looking forward to this game. So see you guys soon for the match. That'll be uploaded shortly after this, I assume. So yeah, see you guys. Bye.